Hello. So I'm coming to you with an update today. This week was not a good week for me. It was one filled with no motivation, laziness, self-depreciation, and just you ever have one of those weeks or days or months? Last Saturday I ran in a 5K and I did the zombie run. And it's a 5K slash obstacle course. You are chased by zombies. It was a whole lot of fun, I have to say. I pushed myself to a limit that I didn't realize that I was capable of, but it also made me realize that I am not as fit as I would like to be. There was a lot of sprinting. That's what kicked my butt. So I run pretty regularly. I mean, not every single day or anything like that, but I run about 3 times a week, and it's typically on the treadmill, definitely not on pavement. And I'm not a natural runner by any means. It's definitely work for me, and it took a lot to get to the point where I can run a 5K. With that said, running on pavement is a totally different experience. I never realized that until I had the experience myself. Now you factor in sprinting and you factor in obstacles, and it was an experience unlike anything I had ever experienced. That's not to say that it wasn't fun. I had such a great time. So complete the race by surviving, or you complete the race and you died. And at the end you get a t-shirt and a medal that says I survived or I died. And I will actually show you that medal now. So here I have 2 medals. One was mine and one is my boyfriend here. This is the survivor medal, and this here is the infected medal. I survived the zombie apocalypse and I did not die. So at the beginning of the race you're given a belt that has 3 flags, and the zombies take your flags, and if you make it through the end of the race slash obstacle course with a flag, you survive. If not, you die. And my boyfriend actually happened to make it to like the very last leg of the race, and literally maybe about 300 feet away from the finish line, a zombie got him and he was infected. If you want to learn more about the zombie obstacle course, it's actually called Run for Your Lives, and if you want to learn more about that, you can actually go to runforyourlives.com, and maybe it'll hit your city soon. I'm not sure. If you live in the tri-state area, I am from New Jersey, so if you happen to live in the tri-state area and you missed your chance in New Jersey, they're actually going to be coming back in October. They will be in Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn. So you'll have another chance to do that then. So as far as my weight loss goes, and I'll actually insert some pictures of the 5K, and I'll do that here. So, as far as my weight loss goes, and how does that apply to the 5K? So on Monday, I did the 5K on Saturday, and then by Monday, I was so incredibly sore. Oh my gosh, my abs were sore, my calves were sore, my arms, I mean, my entire body, I was so sore. So on Monday, I had a pretty hectic day, and I didn't get to the gym, and although I did meal plan, I just was not motivated. I lacked motivation completely, which was so bizarre because I thought that, you know, after the 5K I'd feel so inspired and ready to take on the next week in weight loss, but instead I had the complete opposite effect. It wiped me out, and then I got pretty upset that I couldn't perform at a level that I expected to. And I was beating myself up about it pretty much all week, and I think that that's what staggered me this week. So in essence, this week, I did not lose any weight. I did not gain any weight, thank goodness. But I was not feeling the motivation factor this week. I hold myself completely accountable for not sticking to my goal and not staying focused this week. But you know what? It happens to the best of us. I'm not going to beat myself up about it any further. I'm just going to pick up exactly where I left off, and that's what is most important. And, you know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you're extremely motivated and ready to get to the gym and counting calories or making sure you eat the right portion sizes or whatever it may be. And, you know, all of a sudden you just wake up one day and you're just not feeling it. But what has allowed me to lose up to date 72 pounds, what has allowed me to lose that weight is that I don't beat myself up about it for too long. I just pick up exactly where I left off and I keep going, I keep pushing. And that's what I want to say to you this week. You know, originally I was not going to post a video because I thought, oh my goodness, I let them down and I didn't lose any weight this week. What kind of inspiration am I? But I think it's also important to touch on the fact that sometimes, you know, we're not motivated. Sometimes we lack that motivation factor, and not every week is going to be a successful week in weight loss. So, you know, it's okay. Just make sure that you pick up exactly where you left off and you keep on keeping on. You keep trying to lose weight. So that's it for this week. And if you have any questions or comments or any video requests, you can go ahead and leave that down below. So as for the challenge for this week, I challenge you this week to focus on having fun. I know that sounds like a pretty ridiculous challenge, but focus on having fun while you exercise. Try to take a week to maybe even just, you know, play tennis or go out with some friends dancing, but stay active, but have fun while doing it, because the moment it feels like a chore is the moment that you start cheating, and you're just gonna disappoint yourself. You're not gonna see progress. So this week I challenge you to have a good time, have fun, and figure out a routine that works for you, something that's exciting that you look forward to. Just figure out something that works for you, a routine that you love, and something that allows you to have fun while you're doing it. I mean, let's face it, life is all about living it to the fullest and having a great time in the process. And so I encourage you all to stay focused despite my lack of motivation this week, and I wish you all the best of luck. Like I said earlier, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, recommendations, I ask that you would go ahead and post them down below. And I will talk to you next week with a definite weight loss on the scale. So I will talk to you next week, and I'll see you soon. Bye!